And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tiger Stadium on the campus of Bentonville High School as your Bentonville Tigers get set to host the Harbor Wildcats in a 7A West Conference opener, the home opener for the Bentonville Tigers. Hello, everyone. I'm John McElroy, and I'm joined here in the press box by my friend, my colleague, Donnie Payne, and we are just about 10 minutes away from kickoff of tonight's game. Donnie, great scene earlier tonight as the senior football players, dance team members, and senior cheerleaders were recognized here. It's senior night here at Tiger Stadium.
That's right, John. And, this year a lot of schools, the first two games we played this year, at Rockhurst and Mill Valley, they also recognize their seniors. It typically is a last home game thing, but everyone seems to be doing it early this year. And like you said, it's due to the COVID situation. They want to be able to make sure that the seniors are recognized.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing. And hats off to our athletic director, Scott Passmore, associate athletic director, Chris Hutchins, for putting on this senior night tonight. And thanks for, us all parent volunteers. That's what it takes. The community here in Bentonville, everybody works together and pitches in and makes for a great environment for these seniors, as it should be. Well, we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff of tonight's game. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break, and when we return, we're going to talk a little bit about last week's matchup between the Bentonville Tigers and the Mill Valley Jaguars, but then we're going to focus on tonight's game between Bentonville and the Harbor Wildcats. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
All right, we are back here at Tiger Stadium, just under 10 minutes away from kickoff of tonight's game. The home opener, Donnie, and I'll tell you what, 3 weeks out on the road for the Bentonville Tigers. A lot of long road trips, but I'll tell you what, the Tigers have played well these first 3 weeks, starting off 3-0 with 3 really great victories over 3 really good teams on the road.
And John, and every one of the games has been 3 hours plus away, but yeah, started out with a nice victory over a strong Conway team, and then perennial powerhouse in Kansas City, Missouri, Rockhurst. Solid victory there. That was a really good ball game. And then last week's game, John, was a phenomenal game. 2 programs that are not used to losing, and they went back and forth, and Bentonville came out on top there, 35-28. But it was another outstanding game, and that's why these coaches schedule those games, John. We're going to be ready for this conference season now.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, Donnie. You go back to last week, you look at that game, the Mill Valley Jaguars, the defending state champs in the 5A classification in Kansas. As you said, a team that is not used to losing ball games. We were in their home territory, and I tell you, I don't know if they really understood what was coming at them in the Bentonville Tigers, but the Tigers just played lights out. It was a really entertaining ball game, a lot of points scored. And you look at it, the Tiger defense allowed 28 points, but you have to understand what you were looking at there. What an explosive offense by Mill Valley. Just had a lot of weapons offensively, and I thought the defense really for the Bentonville Tigers made the plays at the time they needed to.
That's
but
right.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, John. I was going to say, we held Mill Valley to 28. They were averaging almost 60 points for their first 3 games.
Hey, we're going to step aside as the Tiger Pride Marching Band plays our national anthem. Well, there you have it, the national anthem by the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band. And Donnie, great to see the band out here tonight. We've got the dance team and cheerleaders. We've missed this out on the road. Of course, the band hasn't been able to travel, or the spirit squads. And so this is a great sight out here tonight. But let's go back to that Mill Valley game. Offensively for the Bentonville Tigers, what a night, 35 points. And you look offensively, you have to start with number 5, Chaz Nimrod. A huge night last week.
That's right, John. Last week, Chaz Nimrod, 5 receptions for 176 yards and 2 touchdowns. And rightfully honored this week as the Farm Bureau Player of the Week up here. He just torched that Mill Valley secondary. I don't think they had seen anyone with Chaz's speed this year, John.
No, I tell you, Chaz, just a fantastic job last week. But Andrew Edwards, let's talk about him. Andrew Edwards last week, 11 for 15 for 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, threw his first interception of the season. So 1 interception in 3 games. I'll tell you what, Donnie, real quietly, Andrew Edwards is putting together some big numbers and having a great season so far.
That's right, John. And 65% completion rate for the year, 73% last week. You cannot ask much more out of a quarterback than that. He's completing well over half his every throw that he's making on the field. And, also, John, I think this Bentonville offense, we're going to be a little more balanced this year than we have been in the previous years. Sean Anderson last week, 7 carries, 30 yards. Josh Ficklin, 77 yards on 15 carries. We've got 2 running backs this year that can get the job done.
Yeah, you look at the sophomore Josh Ficklin, of course, his first 2 games against Conway and then against Rockhurst. The young sophomore went over 100 yards in both those games. Last week, not as many yards for Ficklin, but you look at him and Sean Anderson, kind of that 1-2 punch. The 2 running backs combined went for over 100 yards against a really, really good Mill Valley Jaguar team. So, I think you're right, Donnie. Bentonville, as they always do, they like to stay really balanced offense. It starts with the run game, but Bentonville has the ability to beat you through the air as well. So they showed that last week, and just a great job, I thought, on both sides of the ball, and just a fantastic high school football game.
And John, Mill Valley came out last week, and they were going to make Bentonville prove that they could throw the ball. They played close to the line of scrimmage all game, and Andrew Edwards made the throws last week, and if we're going to be completing 73% of our passes every game, John, it's going to make it real hard on teams to pick. All right, do we stack the box and make them throw? We got Chaz Nimrod running free, or do we need to drop everyone back? And then we got these 2 running backs, and I just did the quick math here, John. We've got 500 yards rushing in the first 3 games between the 2 running backs. Figure pointing.
Yeah, exactly, and against quality football teams. So,
right.
Tell you what, things looking good right now for the Bentonville Tigers. But hey, it's a new week, and this is important, Donnie. It's senior night. It's the home opener, but maybe more importantly, this is the 7A West Conference opener against the Harbor Wildcats. And anytime you play the Harbor Wildcats, you know what you're going to get. It's going to be a physical ball game. Coach Chris Wood, in his 15th season now, as the head coach of the Harbor Wildcats, he's going to have these guys ready to play, and they're going to come out And Bentonville knows they're going to get Harbor's best shot tonight. So I expect a good matchup. And we'll talk a little bit about Harbor.
Well, John, we know Chris Wood's, this is his 15th year. Chris Wood is Chris Wood. We know what Harbor is going to do. They're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball. And then they're going to play action, throw a deep shot. That's been Harbor's thing since he's been there. They're going to pound, try to hit a deep shot. Pound, try to hit a deep shot.
Absolutely. You know, they try to keep that defense honest. They'll run 8, 10 plays in a row and then try to hit you with the deep ball on play action. And so, you know, Bentonville, that defense, they're going to be ready for it. But it should be a good ball game between these two teams. Looks like the Harbor captain is at midfield and still awaiting the Bentonville captain to come out of the locker room tonight. Hey, want to thank our presenting sponsors while we have a moment. Bob Morey Auto Body, one of our presenting sponsors, and Foster's Roofing. I'll tell you, we just couldn't put the broadcast on like this if it wasn't for those presenting sponsors and all that they do for our program. So big shout out to our presenting sponsors this year, Foster's Roofing and Bob Morey Auto Body. Well, yep, here comes the Bentonville captains. Hey, Donnie, one of the things we've been looking forward to for years, the Bentonville Tigers are unveiling brand new uniforms tonight. And the thing we've looked for, they've got gold numbers. No more black numbers. I tell you, the kids really like the black numbers, and they really did look sharp. But for us guys, us old guys up here in the box, they were terribly hard to see. But I can tell you right now, I can look down there. That's number 42. Cole Joyce is going to be the captain for the Bentonville Tigers tonight. And he's going to meet number 3, Liam Taylor, who will be the captain for the Harbor Wildcats.
Number 42, Cole Joyce.
I guess part of the protocol this year, John, is only one captain from each team at the coin toss.
Yeah, normally you have 3 captains going out there shaking hands, but trying to limit some of that in the era of the coronavirus. So the officials now have so it looks like Bentonville has won the toss, and Bentonville has elected to defer their option to the second half. So we'll see the Bentonville defense on the field to start the ball game. Well, all right, Donnie. I tell you, this is a sight that haven't seen in a long time. It's one of my favorite sights in all of high school football. The entrance of the Bentonville Tigers as they come into Tiger Stadium out of the Tiger Athletic Complex. And if you're here at Tiger Stadium on the Jumbotron scoreboard, they are unveiling, they are premiering the new stadium intro video put together by our Ignite students in the Bentonville Ignite program. And I'll tell you what, once again, I'm watching on the video board. Once again, what a great job on the stadium introduction video.
Maybe after since they're premiering it here, maybe they'll let us borrow it next week for the TV presentation.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to get hold of that, and we're going to use that as our pregame show introduction. Yeah, it's really good. Hey, good crowd, sellout crowd here at Tiger Stadium tonight. Of course, tickets limited due to COVID protocols, but as soon as the tickets went on sale, Donnie, they were snatched up just like that. So we really appreciate all of you out there that may not have gotten tickets tuning in here on the Bentonville Sports Network, and we are excited to bring you tonight's action in the 7A West Conference Opener. All right.
And the garage door and the smoke machine is on.
What a sight to see. I think it's the most electric entry, stadium entry in high school football. So the Bentonville Tigers now getting ready to make their way on the field. And here come your Tigers. Good to be home, Donnie.
Did not see any baby powder this year. Maybe they're not letting the kids throw the baby powder due
Yeah.
to COVID. But that's one of my favorite parts, is seeing the baby powder go up in the air.
It is, but kind of this year, we had to change some things. Hopefully we can get back to that, because you're right, Donnie, I enjoy seeing the students doing that too. But, hey, good number of students out there. Great to see the crowd out. Great to hear the band, Donnie. This is high school football.
And, John, I have several of the band members in class. They're here. They have a small pep band. And then the rest of the band will actually show up, and they are going to do their halftime performance
Yeah,
tonight.
we're going to, as a matter of fact, at halftime, we're going to widen our camera down on the field and to give you a chance to watch the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band as they do their new performance this year. Got to see a little bit of it earlier this afternoon as they rehearsed here. And, Donnie, I'll tell you, once again, they're going to put on a special performance.
And they got brand new uniforms that they'll be debuting tonight as well.
All right, so Bentonville brings its kickoff coverage team onto the field. Looks like it's going to be number 83, Logan Tymonson, going to once again do the kicking duties again this week. Of course, he got action first time last week at Mill Valley. Harbor's got its return team on the field. Lane Reeder, number 1, back deep to receive.
And, John, they've got their jerseys tucked up under their shoulder pads there, and I just can't make it out. I think the far returner looks like number 3.
Number 3, yeah, that's going to be Liam Taylor.
And I just can't.
Lane Reeder, and we can't get the number on the other one. Tymonson approaches the ball. We're underway here from Tiger Stadium. Tymonson is going to kick it deep into the end zone, and a big kickoff that time for the young sophomore, getting a touchback to start the game. You know, last week we saw Tymonson, his first action in varsity action as a Bentonville Tiger, and did a couple of sky kicks, which were very effective, Donnie, last week. But, hey, Tymonson showing some leg right there, getting a touchback to start the game.
Big kick there, John. And he's just a sophomore, so that bodes well when you have a sophomore kicker putting it in the end zone.
So the quarterback for the Har Ber Wildcats is going to be number 12, Braxton Scott. He's a 5'10", 156-pound junior quarterback. Thought we were going to see Drew McClendon, but he's not there tonight. First play of the game, Harbor hands off to number 22, Hudson Brewer. Hudson Brewer is going to get maybe a yard on the play. It'll bring up second down and 9. Yeah, Drew McClendon, who had started the first 3 games for Harbor, thought that's who we were going to get as quarterback, but in warm-ups tonight, Donnie, you and I were looking out, it's going to be Braxton Scott. So Scott now on 2nd and 9, he's going to line up, shotgun formation. He's got a running back flank to his right. Twin receivers to the left. Man goes in motion behind the formation. Give once again, goes to Brewer. Brewer is going to pick up another yard, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 8 now for the Har Ber Wildcats. Cole Joyce, number 42, in on the tackle. Yeah, they'll say picked up 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. So a big play already here for the Bentonville Tiger defense.
John, I like the way the defense is coming out, making that middle run right there. Tough sledding right now for this Harbor offense.
Just underway here from Tiger Stadium. 10 minutes, 52 seconds left to go. First quarter play. Harbor on a 3rd and 8. They're going to send trip receivers to the right. Braxton Scott takes the snap. Fakes a handoff. Braxton Scott's going to try to keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard back to about the 21-yard line. That's going to be 4th down for Harbor. And tell you what, Donnie, not a good start for Harbor. Great start for the Bentonville Tiger defense.
And John, the quarterback draw did not fool anybody on the Bentonville defense that time. I think Keegan Steinspring was the first one there.
Number 45, Keegan Steinspring, another anchor at that inside linebacker position. So Harbor's going to get into punt formation. It's going to be Cade Foster standing at his own 41. Low snap, and gets the kick away, low end over end. And Foster thought about trying to come up and get it, but made a good decision. Goes out of bounds at the Bentonville 41-yard line. So Bentonville with great field position to start their first offensive possession of the game.
Almost got another punt block there, John. And
Almost.
I didn't know. Apparently, there's a brick now, and if you get a block, the punt team got to sign the brick. So every time we block a kick, they get to sign the block.
Well, that was real similar to that last week, the first punt, which kind of came off the turf, and we blocked it. Almost got that one. Andrew Edwards going to be your Tiger signal caller. Edwards starts by making a man jump off sides. So an easy 5 yards right there. It'll bring up 1st and 5.
That's not going to make Coach Wood happy because the guy that jumped was the nose guard. The ball was right in front of him. He was lined up on the ball.
Donnie, I tell you, as an old nose guard, I've done that before. It's not as hard as it looks. All right, well, break for the Tigers. 1st and 5. Edwards, shotgun formation. He'll have Sean Anderson behind him in the backfield. Edwards takes a snap. Fakes the give to Sean Anderson. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. I'll tell you, Luke Wright, number 31, the intended receiver from his tight end position. And that was so close, Donnie. I'll tell you, if Luke, Andrew maybe didn't lead him quite as much. If Luke comes down with that, I think Luke would have scored.
Andrew tapped himself on the head, John. He knew that was an RPO. He stuck that ball in Sean Anderson's belly, and he saw Luke Wright come open, and he pulled it, and it was almost a touchdown.
Cade Foster, Chaz Nimrod split out to the right. Edwards takes the snap. Edwards going to keep the ball, going to fake a throw. He's going to try to keep it around the right side, but he's going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. So they're going to say he lost a yard on the play, so it'll bring up 3rd and 6 from the Tiger 45.
Big play here, John, with the offense. Go ahead and get that first down, get the ice broken, and settle into the game.
Twin receivers split out to the left. Looks like Chaz Nimrod split out to the right. Anderson goes in motion. Edwards throws to Anderson. Anderson, it's complete. Anderson's going to make his way out to close to the 49-yard line, but that's going to leave him about 2.5 yards shy of the first down. Donnie, interesting decision right here. You've got the ball just shy of the 49-yard line. You need to pick up the Harbor 49. You need 2 yards for a first down. Bentonville's leaving the offense on the field here.
They'll probably see if they can get him to jump again. Well, he moved.
Almost. There was big 99. Almost broke the neutral zone. But now Edwards resetting the offense.
It's going to be a quick kick. Edwards
kicks it away, end over end. A fair catch called for back at the 16-yard line. And so 3 and out by both offenses to start the game. Harbor will start their second offensive possession from their own 17.
John, Harbor, obviously film study, they knew as soon as Andrew dropped back, they knew it was the quick kick, and they were able to roll somebody back there and actually make the fair catch. The first 3 games, that ball has hit and been able to roll deep.
So Braxton Scott now. Braxton Scott fakes, keeps it over the right side. Braxton Scott's going to pick up maybe a yard, maybe 2. They're going to give him yardage out to about the 19. 2-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8. Keegan Steinspring, number 45, in on another tackle for the Tigers. Tyson Wembley, looks like Donnie Thomas, and I believe that's number 34. Is that 34? Max Shreve, your defensive lineman. Keegan Steinspring, Cole Joyce, your inside linebackers. Steinspring showing pressure. Braxton Scott throws out to his right, complete to number 5. That is his go-to receiver. That's Ethan Fender. Makes the catch out at about the 24-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Colby Crawford hit him as soon as he caught the ball, John, and made the
outside linebacker, Zane Ochoa, Ethan Arnold, Kobe Crawford at his corner position, along with Eli Estes. Man goes in motion now across the formation. Scott takes a snap. Handoff goes over the left side. Running back is hit at the 25-yard line, and he's going to be short. They're going to say the line judge is coming in, Donnie, saying he got forward progress up to the 26. I don't know about you, but I didn't see that.
I didn't think he got that far, but
I thought he got hit at the 25 and didn't go further, so it's going to be 4th and short.
Well, here you go. Is Chris Wood going to gamble here, John? Last year he started doing a lot of that Pulaski Academy stuff and not kicking. It looks like they're going for it.
Well, you know, last year, in that game last year, he certainly went for it deep in his own territory, and the Tigers made him pay. Let's see if Tigers can make him pay again here. So 4th and a yard.
Just can't jump here.
Well,
and Harbor had the play clock was down to 1, John.
So timeout Harbor. Let's go ahead and take a quick timeout with them. Back in a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky, then suddenly you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Okay, we're back here at Tiger Stadium, and as we come out of the timeout, it'll be 4th and a yard. Harbor has the ball on their own 26-yard line. 6 minutes, 17 seconds left to go, first quarter play. No score. Now, Harbor now looks like they're coming out in punt formation. Cade Foster will stand back at his own 40-yard line. Donnie, I'll tell you, with Chris Wood, you got to watch for a fake right here. Punter gets the ball away, end over end, low kick. It's going to be taken by Foster at about the 44. Foster goes right up the middle. He's going to get across midfield to the Wildcat 49. So once again, great field position for the Tiger offense. Tell you, the punter, I didn't catch a number on that, Donnie, but he's kind of got the rugby-style punting there and doesn't really get a lot of distance out of it.
And Cade did a good job. He caught that on a big bounce going forward, and he ran by the first two gunners for Harbor and was able to get about 7 yards on the return there.
Chaz Nimrod, Cade Foster going to split out wide to the right. Andrew Edwards takes a snap. He's running to his right. Option play. Edwards going to keep it himself across the 40, inside the 35. And Andrew Edwards is going to get down to around the 30-yard line. He had Sean Anderson out there as the pitch man, but turned it up himself and made a great gain on first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers from the Wildcat 30. Looks like Tigers now want to run a little tempo. Trip receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Sean Anderson in the backfield. Edwards throws out to the left to Chaz Nimrod. It's complete at the 30. Nimrod gets inside the 25, and Nimrod's going to make his way down to about the 22-yard line.
John, on that option play, the Harbor outside linebacker came up on the pitch man like he was supposed to, but no one was there on the quarterback.
Cooper Smith, Cade Foster split to the right. Chaz Nimrod now going to join them. Trips right. Sean Anderson in the backfield. Edwards takes a snap. Give goes to Anderson over the left side. Anderson trying to make his way down to the 20. They're going to give him forward progress right at the 20-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Bentonville Tiger first down. Cade Foster now checking out of the ball game. 1st and 10 Bentonville from the Wildcat 20.
Brought in our big package, John. 87 and 89 checked in at tight ends.
Edwards now looking to throw. Now he's going to keep it himself over the left side. Edwards trying to find some running room, but he has run out of bounds. He's going to lose about a yard on that play, so it'll be 2nd and 11 from the 21.
Made a quick read, John. He didn't like what he saw, and he immediately pulled it down and tried to just get whatever yardage he could.
Cooper Smith, single receiver to the right. Nimrod split to the left into the boundary. Edwards takes a snap. Fakes to Anderson. He's throwing out to his right to Cooper Smith and just sells a little to Smith's right. Incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 11. And there's a flag on the play. Looks like a lineman downfield. I believe that's what the call was, Donnie.
That's what the call was. And Harbor's going to decline that and make it. It's already 3rd and 11.
They want the down instead of the yardage. Donnie, it seems kind of strange that play developed so quickly. I don't know how a lineman could have that much time to get downfield, but apparently that's what the official saw.
Unless one of our tight ends ran a route and the referee thought he was covered.
Okay, here we go. Twin receivers to the right and the left. Anderson behind Edwards in the backfield. Edwards with the snap. He's looking to throw. Shovel pass to Sean Anderson. Anderson is trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's going to be dropped for a loss. And Donnie, I tell you, that one right there, Harbor had that one sniffed out pretty good. And the guy, the lineman that came through, I didn't get a number, but he almost took that pass.
Well, John, they came on a blitz there, and the linebacker, that play almost worked. He almost ran right by Sean Anderson. He just happened to bump him a little bit and slow him down. But that if they'd have been able to get that, if he was past him when they flipped it, it might have worked.
So 4th and 13, Tigers have the offense on the field. They're going for it right here. Edwards dropping back to throw. He's looking. He's got some time. He's throwing to the end zone. Incomplete. Flag is down at the 29-yard line. Donnie, I'm afraid that's going to be a holding call on the Tigers. Yeah.
Yep.
So that'll be declined. So it'll be a turnover on downs, and the Harbor Wildcats will take possession on their own 23. So
John,
some good field position for the Tigers, but just not able to take advantage of it.
I was going to say, just as fast as the offense started last week, they're a little struggling right now.
All right. So the Wildcats now out for their third possession of the ball game from their own 23-yard line. Braxton Scott, your Harbor quarterback, is going to have Hudson Brewer in the backfield. He's going to send Ethan Fender in motion, and screen pass out to Fender. Fender's got the ball past the 25, gets across the 30, and is able to get it out to the 33-yard line. Jackson Hutchins, number 6, in on the tackle for the Tigers. It'll be a yard shy of the first down. Be 2nd and 1.
They were able to do that little motion pass there, John. We're able to get to the outside that time and turn the corner. This is the first time they've been able to turn the corner tonight on the defense.
So here we go. 2nd and 1. Man comes in motion to the right side. Scott takes a snap. Give goes to Brewer. Brewer crosses the 35, and Brewer picks up good yardage out to the 39-yard line. 7-yard pickup on the play. It's going to be 1st and 10 Harbor.
Harbor's first down, John. They'd gone 3 and out on their previous 2 possessions.
Three minutes, 24 seconds left to go. First quarter played, no score. Harbor's going to send twin receivers out to the left, single receiver to the right. Scott takes the snap. Give goes to Hudson Brewer, number 22. Brewer is hit immediately. They may give him a half yard on the play. Keegan Steinspring in on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9. Beautiful evening here in Bentonville. Senior night. Had a ceremony prior to the ball game honoring these seniors. A fantastic sight. And we've got a football game. No score yet. Full house backfield for the Wildcats. Fender comes in motion. The give goes to Brewer, number 22, up the middle. Brewer hit once again. Looks like they're going to give him forward progress out to about the 43-yard line. 3-yard pickup on the play. It's going to be 3rd and call it 6.
3rd and 6 for the Wildcats.
All right, Donnie, big play right here for the Tigers.
And defense needed to come up with a play and get off the field here, John.
Ethan Fender, along with number 89. That is, what's your number there? Jose Perez. Split out, and pass goes to Perez. It's going to be complete.
I'm not real sure how that ball got snuck in there, John.
I'm sorry, that was number 81, Bailey Comer. Bailey Comer on the reception. 10-yard pickup of the play. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Harbor Wildcats. They have the ball now at the Bentonville 47-yard line. So Harbor now on his 3rd possession of the ball game, putting together a little drive here, Donnie. Fender goes in motion behind the formation. Option play. It's going to go to Fender.
Football,
Ball.
John.
Ball's on the ground.
That's going to be a scoop and
score.
score,
That's
John.
number 36. That's Zane Ochoa. Ochoa's going to scoop and score. Touchdown, Bentonville. The option play from Braxton Scott. He tried to pitch it to Ethan Fender. Pitch went past Fender. Zane Ochoa picks it up, scoops and score, and Bentonville strikes first, takes a 6-0 lead.
Nice. And, John, good job by Zane Ochoa picking that ball up and going ahead and running it in and not just try and fall on it.
Logan Thompson on the kick for the Tigers.
And Tymoson's kick is up, and it is good. So with 1 minute, 6 seconds left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville leads 7-0. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard in providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Okay, we're back here in Bentonville where the Bentonville Tigers have struck first and taken a 7-0 lead. Donnie, we were trying to figure out in the break there where Zane picked that ball up. I think it was somewhere around the 34-yard line. Is where he probably got it. So 34, 35 yards, scoop and score for Zane Ochoa, and the Tigers are up 7-0. Boy, I'll tell you what, Donnie, that may just be the spark that this Tiger team needs to get going here tonight.
That's right, John. It's always good when the defense can put points on the board.
Logan Thompson kicks away and gets into the end zone once again. And Logan Thomason once again showing a strong leg right there.
Take over on their own 20-yard line. First down and 10.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats from their own 20.
John, that's what this Harbor team has started 0-3 this year. That's been one of their Achilles heels this year is turnovers. They have just committed a lot of turnovers this year in all their ball games.
Harbor coming into tonight's game 0-3 on the season. Lost to Jinx, North Little Rock, and then last week played Greenwood 33-0. Greenwood over Harbor. So Harbor trying to get in the win column, but that play right there, that option, sure not going to help them do that. Zane Ochoa, Johnny on the spot. So on 1st and 10, Braxton Scott throws incomplete out to the left side. Bring up 2nd and 10. Of course, this week, the week scheduled for the conference opener, Donnie, but a lot of teams having to postpone games, not play because of the COVID situation. So kind of an interesting night in 7A West. Give goes this time to Hudson Brewer. Brewer finds a little running room over the right side. He's going to get across the 25 out to the 26, but that's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Wildcats.
John, this game and Heritage and Springdale are the only two 7A West games tonight. Rogers and Fayetteville both had to postpone games due to quarantine issues. So Bentonville West is playing in Greenwood, and I got a score there. Greenwood's already up 7-0 on Bentonville West.
Yeah, West supposed to play the Fayetteville Bulldogs, but COVID issues, that didn't happen. All right, Braxton Scott fakes the handoff to the left. He's going to keep it over the right side. He's going to get across the 30 out to the 31. That's going to be 1st and 10 Harbor. Johnny Anderson coming up from the safety position to make the stop. 18 seconds left to go in the quarter. It looks like Chris Wood's going to pull his team over to the sidelines, and he's going to wait to the second quarter to run another play. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter play here in Bentonville. The Tigers on top, 7-0. We'll be back for the second quarter in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
All right, we're back here in Bentonville where we're going to start the second quarter of play. Bentonville on top 7-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here. Tiger Stadium, bringing you all tonight's action. We appreciate you joining us here on the Bentonville Sports Network, on the Tiger app. However you're watching this live stream tonight, we appreciate you tuning in. Braxton Scott now is going to send a man in motion for Harbor. Gets set to take the snap. Scott throws out to the right. Ball was tipped up.
That was Zane Ochoa, John. Almost came out with his second interception of the year.
Zane Ochoa almost makes another fantastic play. Pass is incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
We'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
And John, Zane Ochoa at that outside linebacker spot, we have called his name a lot these first 3 weeks.
Twin receivers into the boundary. Single receiver out here to the left. Give goes to number 1. That is Lane Ryder. Ryder's going to take the handoff. He'll get out to the 39-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 3 yards. And once again, Harbor's going to face a 3rd down and 7.
And Colby Crawford, John, came up and took his legs out from underneath him, held him to that 3-yard gain. It was a good open field tackle by Colby.
Okay, let's see what Harbor does here. 3rd and 7. Going to put a man in motion. Scott now, empty formation.
Screen.
He's going to throw a screen pass. That is complete to number 36. That's Luke Adams. Adams is going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards, but he's going to be shy of the 1st down.
John, they might go for it here on close to their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, the ball's going to be spotted at the Harbor 39. Donnie, I know Chris Woods. He's often a gambler, but, man, I'd have second thoughts right here.
He's sending the punt team out.
You know, you're down 7-0. You go for it right here against a very good Tiger defense. They stop you. It's great field position. Yeah, I know Chris Woods may have wanted to go for it, but he sends the punt team on now. Cade Foster's going to stand back at his own 29-yard line to await the punt. Once again, rugby-style kick. Kind of a line drive.
It hit Cole Joyce in the back, John, and Harbor's going to recover
no.
it. Harbor's going to recover it.
And, Donnie, there is nothing that you can do about that. So a big break for the Harbor Wildcats right there. The ball probably never got 8 feet off the ground.
There's still a rugby. They're still scrumming down here,
yeah.
John.
I'll tell you what, that is just an unfortunate break. You can't put that on Cole Joyce because the ball was just, 6 feet off the ground as it was kicked, and Cole was just making an effort play right there.
He was going back to block. And
yeah,
it
absolutely.
was just a low line drive kick and
that's
drilled him right between the numbers.
But the result is Harbor's going to get the ball at the Bentonville 43-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
That was Harbor's best play of the game so far, John.
All right, so twin receivers into the boundary, single receiver here to the left. He's going to put Comer in motion. Give goes to Hudson Brewer. Brewer's going to do a little side step to the right, find some running room. He's going to pick up 5 yards.
He's tackled by the Tigers'
Keegan Steinspring in on the stop for the Tigers.
Good cut by the running back that time, John. The initial hole was clogged up. He made one step to the outside and just went upfield for a nice gain.
2nd and 5 Wildcats. Boy, Donnie, Bentonville had them stopped right there, was going to get the ball back, and just a weird bounce of the ball there for Bentonville. Scott gives the ball to Hudson
slipped.
Brewer, who slipped at his own 40-yard line. No gain on the play, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Well, actually, he's going to lose a yard. They're going to call it 3rd and 6.
That was number 27, John. That was
number
different running back.
27, Isaac Kramer.
And he's going off the field limping, John. I think he hurt something when he slid
it,
there.
It did. It looked awkward the way he slipped down, and so Isaac Kramer exiting the field. So here we go, 3rd and 6. Man comes in motion across the formation. Scott takes the snap.
John,
Give goes to Hudson Brewer. Hudson Brewer may pick up a yard. A flag flies.
John, that should have been illegal motion on Harbor. He was going forward as the ball is snapped, and this is not the Canadian Football League.
Well, now let's see what they call here.
Illegal motion.
Okay, so Donnie, here's the deal. If you take the play, it's going to be 4th down.
Bentonville took the down, John.
Yeah. Okay, but this is a point of the field where you got to think Chris Wood's probably going to go for this. Interesting decision right here. You could maybe pooch kick it, put Bentonville deep, but on this end of the field, it's too long for a field goal, obviously.
They're leaving the offense out there, John.
All right, here we go. 4th and long 5, short 6. Scott takes snap,
Option.
looks at the option play, and
nope.
He is going to be tackled. Was that Brewer? Yeah, Brewer on the carry. He's going to be tackled well short of the first down. It'll be a turnover on downs for Harbor, and it'll go over to Bentonville. Matt Shreve in on the tackle.
Good job on the option that time, John. Someone came up. I didn't see who it was. Either Zane or Colby came up on the pitchback, and then the entire the interior of the Bentonville defense was waiting for the quarterback.
Bentonville has played that option well all season. Last week, Colby Crawford, I think, made one of the greatest plays in that game when he tackled the Mill Valley Jaguar pitchman for a loss. Great play by Colby. So Josh Ficklin now into the ball game for Bentonville. Young sophomore will get about a yard out of that one. It'll be 2nd and 9. Good field position for the Tigers. Ball is spotted at their own 38-yard line. 8 minutes, 28 seconds. Clock rolling here. 2nd quarter play. Trip receivers to the right. Ficklin in the backfield behind Edwards. Edwards going to roll to his right. He's looking to throw. He's got Chaz Nimrod down at the 40. Chaz Nimrod complete, and is going to be driven out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Boy, somehow Chaz Nimrod was wide open sitting at the 40-yard line. Edwards threw the ball. It was a little high, but Chaz did a great job to jump up and grab that one, bring it in.
That's the receiver you don't want to leave wide open.
No. 1st and 10 Bentonville from the Harbor 35. Edwards takes the snap. Give goes to Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin trying to find some running room. Ficklin's going to get a couple out of this. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Bentonville's going no huddle here, John.
Trying to run a little tempo here. Harbor trying to substitute some guys. That
should have been a
flag.
flag.
Should have been a flag. Pass goes deep. Got Chad Nimrod deep. No! Just a little left of Chaz Nimrod. Donnie, I was for sure that was going to be a touchdown right there. Yeah, and that flag was dropped at the 29. Harbor was trying to run a defensive player off the field. Edwards got the snap before he got off the field, so.
Yeah, I don't know why the guy on our sideline's throwing the flag if that's what it is. He was the side judge on the Harbor sideline could see that he was still on the field of play, and he didn't throw the flag.
Should
so
be
I don't know
illegal.
what this is going to be.
Should be illegal participation, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, illegal substitution on Harbor.
Yeah. So that's what it is. Now, Donnie, let me ask you, if Chaz would have caught that ball, I guess we could have declined that penalty and taken the score. So.
Right.
But we'll get the down back. We'll get some yardage. That's going to move it up to the, hang on.
If I'm Chris Wood, though, I'm asking the guy on my sideline why he didn't throw the flag, if that's what it was.
Well, he was definitely not off the field whenever the ball snapped. So it was the correct call. But, yeah, you're right, Don. It's kind of interesting why the side judge where he ran out didn't call it. But it's going to be 2nd short now from the Tigers, from the Wildcat 32. Edwards takes a snap. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin had a little bit of a hole. They're going to give him forward progress to about the 26. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down. I tell you, I thought Josh had some running room there for a moment, but Wildcat came up quick and shut him down.
John, we're going to that. This is the first time we've seen it this year, but Cole Joyce and Keegan Steinspring just checked in, so we're going to probably do that
little diamond pistol. That's a formation Bentonville ran quite a bit with success last year, and that's exactly what they're going to come out with. Diamond pistol look. Ficklin behind Edwards. Give goes to Josh Ficklin. He's got a little running room. Ficklin inside the 20, and Ficklin's going to get it all the way down inside the 15. Nice play call that time by offensive coordinator, Coach Aaron Dannenhauer.
Well, there's nothing wrong with just tucking in there and running behind Cole Joyce and Keegan Steinspring as your blockers.
Absolutely. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers. Ball's going to be spotted at the Wildcat 15-yard line. Tigers moving from left to right toward the south end zone here at Tiger Stadium. Ball spotted on the right hash. Cooper Smith, Chaz Nimrod will split out to the left.
Empty backfield, John.
Josh Ficklin's going to split out to the right. Edwards takes a snap. Edwards going to keep it himself. He gets inside the 15, picks up a couple of yards, and Donnie, I think he was fortunate to do that. Edwards made a good sidestep to avoid some Wildcat defenders in the backfield.
Good move in the backfield to even get that much yardage.
They'll give him 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Harbor had that one scouted out, John. The empty backfield, and they knew the draw was coming.
Once again, Smith and Nimrod out to the left. Ficklin behind Edwards in the backfield now. 2 tight ends. Edwards rolls to his left. He's looking to throw. He's got a receiver in the corner of the end zone.
Nope.
And incomplete.
That was Cooper Smith,
Cooper Smith. I think Cooper Smith caught it, but he was just out of the end zone when he caught it. Good effort that time by Cooper Smith, and tell you, good effort that time by Andrew Edwards, but just ran out of real estate right there in the end zone. 3rd and 8 from the 13-yard line. Cade Foster now checking into the ball game. Cooper Smith, J.T. Tomesco checks in at wide receiver. Edwards takes a snap, and I believe Harbor, I think they're going to call Harbor for offsides, jumped in the neutral zone.
That's what I thought, but
it was kind of a delayed call
start
procedure on the Tigers.
I thought the guy on our side near us, John, jumped into the end zone, or into the neutral zone. I wasn't watching the top of our formation, and that flag came from the Harbor sideline.
Yeah. So once again, same formation. Yeah, number 32, J.T. Tomesco. It's going to be Cooper Smith split out to the right with Tomesco. Cooper Smith, Chaz Nimrod split out to the left. Edwards looking to throw, looking to his left. He's being pressured. He's going to roll to his left. Andrew Edwards still throwing. Touchdown, Bentonville. Wow, Andrew Edwards. Chaz Nimrod, number 5, and Bentonville is going to take a 13-0 lead. And, Donnie, what a play by Andrew Edwards to extend that play, and what a great job by Chaz Nimrod
and
to
John,
find that open space.
The defender guarding Chaz, as Andrew started coming upfield, he left Chaz Nimrod to come up, and the Harbor coaches were letting him have an earful that you cannot leave Chaz Nimrod. You'd rather – at that down and distance, you want Andrew to take off running. You don't want to leave Nimrod alone.
So Thomason now to attempt the point after. Kick is up, and it is good. And with 5 minutes, 47 seconds left to go in the first half, Bentonville takes a 14-0 lead. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
All right, back here at Tiger Stadium, where the Bentonville Tigers have taken a 14-0 lead over the Har Ber Wildcats. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. And Donnie, what a great play by Andrew Edwards to, first of all, extend it. He was getting a little pressure there, rolled out to his left, and Chaz Nimrod, kind of understanding what's going on, found the space there in the end zone. Edwards gets it to him. Bentonville up 14-0. Logan Thomason now. Sky kick over to the left side. Ball.
It stayed in bounds, John.
Holy cow. That ball looked like it was on the sideline hash, and it looked like it was just going to go out of bounds. But it just checked up like a golf ball on a putting green.
That almost could have been disastrous for Har Ber.
Wow.
John.
So Har Ber's going to put in play from their own 18, but that kind of was reminiscent of the Cowboys-Falcons game where you remember last week the Falcons just kind of watched the ball sit
Stood
there
and watched the ball, yeah.
Oh, I thought Bentonville was going to be able to get on that. Braxton Scott, signal caller for the Wildcats tonight, takes the snap. He's looking to his left. He throws incomplete. Pass was intended for number 81. That is Bailey Comer. Comer was covered by number 8 for Bentonville Tigers, Ethan Estes.
The only other conference game tonight, John, Springdale's leading Heritage 14-0.
Okay, Har Ber on 2nd and 10.
Quarterback keeper.
Scott is going to keep it over the right side, and he is going to be drilled. I believe that was number 45, Keegan Steinspring.
Yeah. Someone had him around the legs, and Keegan cleaned him up.
He sure did. Well, he picked up 3 yards on it, but that was a tough 3. He paid for it right there. So, big third down play for the Tiger defense. The offense got a little momentum on that last drive, Donnie. Let's see if the defense can get the ball back for him. Twin receivers into the boundary, single receiver to the right. Braxton Scott awaits the snap. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw, looking to his right. He finds a man complete out at the 41. Man still on his feet. He is being pushed back. I'm wondering, Donnie, if they're going to give him forward progress, or are they going to say because he was still kind of trying to fight for yardage there.
They're going to mark him at the 38, John.
Yeah, 38. It's going to be enough for a first down. But, he originally caught that ball out at the 41, but trying to make some extra yards. Well, now they're putting at the 41.
41. They moved it back,
Yeah, they sure did. 1st and 10, Har Ber. Big third down pickup for the Wildcats. Scott's going to have Hudson Brewer in the backfield with him. He's going to fake. He's going to throw. Incomplete. The official saying the ball hit the ground, but tell you, well covered that time. Colby Crawford over there on the coverage.
And Zane Ochoa. They were both there at that time, John.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of those two guys doesn't get another interception tonight.
Well, like what I was talking about earlier, John, that has been Har Ber's big Achilles heel this year is the turnovers.
Okay, 2nd and 10. Give goes to Brewer. Brewer finds some running room over the left side. Brewer is going to get out to the 48-yard line. Pickup of about 8 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
That's a good run on 2nd down there for Har Ber, John.
Third and 3, excuse me. 3rd and 3. Twin receivers out to the right. We're going to put Comer in motion across the formation. Now trips right. Scott gives the handoff to Hudson Brewer. Brewer met in the backfield. He's going to lose about a half yard on this.
Donnie Thomas got him in the backfield, John.
Nice job, Donnie Thomas, number 33 for the Tigers. Going to bring up a 4th down, and, Well, your Chris Wood, I know he's over there thinking, down 14-0. He doesn't want to give this ball back to the Tigers right now. So it'll be 4th and 4.
You got to watch trying to be drawn off sides here,
Yeah.
John. Don't want to jump.
Twin receivers out to the right, single receiver to the left.
Yep. Harbor's going to either call a timeout with 1 second on the play clock.
All right, so the Wildcats take a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them. Back in a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Okay, we're back from the timeout. 3 minutes, 27 seconds left. Harbor's got it 4th and 4 from their own 47-yard line. Scott takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He's looking to his left. He's being pressured. Pressure being applied, and he throws.
Intercepted, John.
Is it?
Yep.
Intercepted. Johnny Anderson with his second interception now in 2 games. Johnny Anderson comes up with the pick, and the Bentonville Tigers are once again going to have great field position at the Wildcat 41. And, Donnie, I'll tell you what, that was a big interception right there. Anderson, coming up, reading that, and getting great field position for the Tigers.
Another turnover for Harbor, John. They're averaging about 4 or 5 turnovers a game. I'd have to look, but that's been their big problem this year.
So here we go. Andrew Edwards now rolls to his right. He's looking to run, trying to find some running room. He gets across the 45, and he's going to be tackled by a host of Harbor Wildcats at the 48-yard line. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. 2nd and 3 now for the Tigers. Oh, you'd like to see Bentonville, clock rolling under 3 minutes to go in the first half. You'd like to see them put together a nice little drive here, end it with a score. And remember, the Tigers are going to get the ball to start the second half. Twin receivers left, single receiver into the boundary. Fake to Sean Anderson. Edwards throws out to the right, complete to number 12, Cooper Smith.
First down.
9-yard pickup of the play. It'll be 1st and 10 Bentonville.
And stop the clock, John. He got out of bounds there.
Tell you what, Tigers with 3 timeouts, 2 minutes, 42 seconds. Clock's really not an issue offensively for the Tigers. They can afford to kind of take a little time, maybe off the clock, and end this thing with a score. Edwards fakes to Anderson. Pass is complete to number 11, Cade Foster. Foster hit immediately. They'll give him a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tommy Hudson for the Wildcats in on the tackle. Hey, we invite you to stay with us at halftime. We're going to turn the camera to the field. We're going to watch the performance of the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band. So be sure to stay with us and watch those young people and their performance tonight. Edwards now takes a snap. Throws out to his right, complete to Cade Foster at the 40. Foster inside the 35, and Foster is going to be driven out of bounds at about the 31. That's a pickup of 10. It's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers. So, Donnie, it kind of looked like the same play, just to the opposite side.
Opposite side, and that time Cooper Smith did a great job blocking downfield, and Harbor didn't read it to this right side. They were ready for it to the other side, though.
Cooper Smith now going to split out to the left. Cade Foster split wide to the right. He's going to be joined by Chaz Nimrod in the slot. Edwards looking to throw, looking downfield. He's going to try for Chaz Nimrod.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bentonville. Andrew Edwards to Chaz Nimrod from 31 yards out. And Bentonville just extended their lead 20-0.
John, post pattern. Chaz Nimrod lined up in the backfield, split out just a little out of the backfield there like a slot, and ran that post pattern. And
the thing
the ball was thrown perfectly,
It
John.
was. And Harbor, actually, the safety came over and two guys on him. But, hey, that's giving your guy a chance. That's giving your go-to receiver a chance, and he came through there. Thomason on to attempt the point after. Kick is up, and it is good. And with a minute 53 left to go, first half of play, Bentonville takes a 21-0 lead. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium on senior night, where the Bentonville Tigers have extended their lead on the Har Ber Wildcats 21-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, bringing all of tonight's action in the 7A West Conference opener and the home opener for the Bentonville Tigers.
Marcus Alvis back deep for Harbor.
Logan Thomason once again set to kick it away. Thomason going to kick a kind of intermediate kick to the left side, having trouble handling it there. The Har Ber Wildcat number, that's number 12. I believe that's number 12. No, that's Malachi Kramer. I'm sorry, Malachi Kramer on the return.
Brought down by number 24, Johnny Pike.
Johnny Pike, number 24, in on the tackle for the Tigers that time.
I wonder, John, we're kicking towards the south end zone this time. I wonder if the wind, and he's not able to drive it into the end zone like he was the
Donnie,
other direction.
there is a pretty good south wind. Now, we're looking across the way. The flags are not really moving, but, you know, outside of the stadium, there actually is a pretty good south wind coming in tonight. And so, all right, here we go. Harbor, twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Man will come in motion now to the left side of the formation. Braxton Scott takes the snap. Give goes to Hudson Brewer. Brewer going to work his way out to around the 25-yard line. Short pickup on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats.
I was waiting to see if the Bentonville coaching staff may have used their timeouts to try to force Harbor to punt one more time, but it doesn't look like we're going to.
Yeah, minute 30, clock rolling. Tigers on top 21-0 here in the first half of play.
Harbor is not going to be in any hurry, John, to run a play here.
Bentonville, 3 timeouts. As Braxton Scott awaits the snap. Puts a man in motion. Scott, give goes to Hudson Brewer, number 22. Brewer going to pick up a couple more yards on the play, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Bentonville called a timeout, John, but the clock is still running. They didn't stop the clock.
Well,
it's still running.
And that's kind of one of those things. Well, I don't think.
Bentonville called the timeout, and the clock is still running.
So timeout Bentonville. Let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Bentonville Sports Network.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. 1 minute, 1 second left to go. First half of play. Tigers on top 21-0. When we come out of the timeout, Harbor is going to have it 3rd down and 7 on their own 28. So, Donnie, Bentonville with 2 timeouts left, took one right there. They got some time back on the clock, minute and 1 second. So, the Tigers are thinking, hey, we can get this ball back. We might be able to put another one in the end zone.
Well, you're going to try and then take the opening kickoff.
So here we go. Scott takes a snap. He's looking to throw, looking to his left. He's going to throw out to his left, and
Intercepted.
it is intercepted.
Johnny
Anderson with his third interception in the last 2 games, 2 tonight. And Johnny on the spot, Anderson. Wow. And that is, Donnie, exactly what the Tigers needed right there, as they are going to take possession from the Wildcat 47-yard line. What a game by Johnny Anderson tonight.
I didn't see who was on the original coverage, John, but they tipped it, and Johnny Anderson ran the little tip drill there and came up with the interception.
Well, here we go. Chaz Nimrod split out to the left. Andrew Edwards takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw across the middle. Incomplete. Cooper Smith, the intended receiver. Cooper Smith, I thought, was going to come down with that one, Donnie. Looked like he had it in his hands there for just a second.
Bounced off his hands, yeah, John, but it was a good throw. Good patience in the pocket that time by Andrews.
So Cade Foster, Nimrod split to the left. JT Tomesco, Cooper Smith split out to the right. Josh Ficklin running back in the backfield behind Edwards. Edwards dropping back. He's shovel pass to Josh Ficklin. Ficklin got a little running room. Ficklin on his feet at the 40. And Ficklin's going to get down to about the 39, close to the 38-yard line. And it looks like Bentonville's going to take another timeout. Now, let's keep it right here.
The Bentonville offense doesn't know that Coach Grant called it. Yeah, there they.
Yeah, okay.
I called the timeout immediately, John.
Yeah, let's keep it right here for just a second. But, hey, what a play call right there, the shovel pass to Ficklin. And we've seen what Ficklin can do over the last few weeks. And for a moment there, I thought he might break that one.
John, there looked like there was an opening there on that one to be a big gain. Harbor did a good job recovering
and
that.
Hey, I want to go back to the last play, the incompletion to Cooper Smith. One of the things I saw in that play is the amount of time that the offensive line gave Andrew Edwards to, he went through some progressions right there. I don't think Cooper Smith was his first choice, but he was able to have enough time to kind of go through those progressions. Saw an open Cooper Smith, and fortunately, Smith couldn't hang on, but, great job by the offensive line.
Yeah, he had plenty of time that time, John.
So here we go out of the timeout. It'll be 3rd and short for Bentonville. 1 timeout remaining here in the half, 43 seconds. Edwards takes a snap, goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's going to have first down yardage inside the 35 down to the 32-yard line. Clock will stop as they move the chains, 39 seconds left. Bentonville trying to press its lead.
Bentonville's already ready to snap it.
Tomesco, Cooper Smith split out to the right. Edwards looking to throw, throws to his left. He's got a receiver. That's Cooper Smith. I'm sorry. Cade Foster, complete. He's got first down yardage, out of bounds at around the 20-yard line.
Nice out route there, John. And Andrew Edwards, that was a long throw, but he got that ball there in a hurry. Cade got it, stepped out, got the first down, stepped out of bounds, saved the timeout.
32 seconds remaining. Trip receivers to the right. Edwards takes a snap. He's looking to his right. He's got some time. Now he rolls to his right, trying to find a receiver, trying to extend the play. Still on his feet. Edwards looking.
Incomplete.
And throws incomplete. Woo, he threw that into a swarm of Wildcat defenders right there. So very fortunate that one didn't get picked off. But once again, what a job by Andrew Edwards extending that play and keeping his eyes downfield.
Good coverage that time downfield by the Harbor secondary.
Yeah, good point, Donnie. I tell you, Edwards just couldn't find anybody to throw to right there. Okay, 2nd and 10 at the Harbor 12-yard line. Edwards looking to throw. He's going to be sacked.
From behind, John.
From behind. Never saw the guy coming from behind him. Stepped up a little bit, but I didn't get a number. Bentonville's going to call their final timeout.
And the clock is still running.
6 seconds on the clock.
They're going to have to reset it, John, because 8 or 10 seconds ran off after he called timeout there.
Okay, well, let's talk about it, Donnie. We'll keep it here. 6 seconds remaining in the half. Bentonville on top 21-0. When they come out of the timeout, they're going to have it 3rd and 15 from the Harbor 25-yard line.
John, that play was set up. Ficklin was on a wheel route, but Harbor read it. They had a defender run with him, and then that was the main read.
So here's the thing. Obviously, I think Andrew Edwards, they're going to go to the air right here. They're going to try to complete a pass, hopefully get inside the 10-yard line for a first down, hopefully throw a touchdown. 11 seconds or 11 seconds now on the clock as they've reset that. But if they throw an incompletion, this would be a 42-yard field goal attempt for Logan Thomason. He's got a strong leg, but that'd be a pretty long field goal for the sophomore. All right, here we go. Andrew Edwards, and I think Harbor is going to be called for a neutral zone infraction. Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, so Bentonville is going to get 5 yards back right there. Ball be spotted down to 20. It'll be 3rd and 10. 11 seconds.
Got to get the play clock set.
Cooper Smith, J.T. Chemesco split out to the right. Chaz Nimrod, Cade Foster split to the left. Edwards looking throw.
Wheel route. Thought he had him.
Thought he had Fickle on a wheel route. He throws over the middle to Cade Foster, kind of a little behind Cade Foster, incomplete. And, Donnie, you saw exactly what I saw. Ficklen came out of the backfield on a wheel route, and for a moment there, thought he had him open. But it'll be 4th down, and it's Logan Thomason will come on. Ball's going to be spotted at the 20-yard line. So this will be a 37-yard attempt, if I'm not mistaken, Donnie.
Yep.
Tell you, this young sophomore's got a strong leg. Let's see if he can put it through right here. Snap is back. Kick is up.
It's good.
And it is good. And with 2 seconds remaining in the first half of play, Bentonville extends their lead 24-0. We're going to keep it right here as we've got 2 seconds left to go here in the first half. But Donnie Payne, how about the sophomore, Logan Thomason, with a 37-yard field goal here in the closing seconds of the first half?
And John had plenty of distance. That would have been good from 40 or plus right there. But never would have known he didn't look like a sophomore kicker there, John.
Well, I have to tell you, I saw the young man play quite a bit last year in the 9th grade games, and you could tell last year he's got a very strong leg. I tell you what, Bentonville has been so blessed with so many good kickers over the years. You go back to the Bennetts, Hayden Mooring, Bennett Mooring, the Moorings, Bennett Mooring, Hayden Mooring. You look at Logan Turner, what he's done, and we're going to see more of Logan Turner this season, and Logan Thomason right there getting it done. So just a great job.
And John, first varsity field goal in a meaningful game. I'm sure that young man is pretty happy. And
absolutely,
that kick was right down the middle, John. There was no doubt on that one.
Sure was. Well, 2 seconds remain. Tigers on top, 24-0.
Got to see here, John. You just squib it along the ground and try to get these seconds to run out, or do you kick it deep?
I think
cover?
you probably squib it in hopes that somebody just falls on it and clock expires. Well, he's going to kick it away over to the left side. It's going to be taken at the 10-yard line. Return man brings it across the 20, gets it out across the 30. It's going to be tackled at the 31, and that is going to be the end of the first half of play here in Bentonville. So we played a half. The Tigers on top, 24-0. We'll be back in just a moment to watch the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band. Back after these messages, you're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutobody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It could happen to me.
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 It could happen to me. It did happen to me.
A heat stroke can happen to anyone, and it's 100% preventable. Always remember, prehydrate, hydrate, and rehydrate. For more tips on proper hydration, go to kendrickfincher.org.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call, or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At bobmoreyautobody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call, or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At bobmoreyautobody.com.
All right, we're back here in Bentonville, and we're going to take you down to the field for the performance of the Bentonville Pride Tiger Marching Band. Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band.
Mahler's Symphony number 2, DSRA, from Mozart's Requiem, Mass, Carmina Burana, and Elsa's Procession into the Cathedral. Bentonville High School is proud to present drum majors Armusha Ranjith, Annabelle Warren, and Emily Lorea, and the Bentonville Pride Marching Band.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
The Bentonville Pride Marching Band wants to thank Bentonville School Superintendent Dr. Debbie Jones, Director of Secondary Education Dr. Jennifer Morrow, and Bentonville High School Principal Mr. Jack Lloyd for their leadership in allowing the season to become a realization for the students performing tonight. We are grateful. The Bentonville Pride Marching Band is an 8-time Bands of America Super Regional finalist, a 2-time Grand National semifinalist, and the 2019 7A Arkansas State Marching Band champions. You can see them perform this year in War Memorial Stadium on November 2nd for the 2020 State Marching Contest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the field as we recognize our 2020 Bentonville Pride seniors. Their accomplishments and dedication to Bentonville High School and the band program have gone unnoticed. These students have been a 3-time St. Louis Super Regional finalist, Grand National semifinalist, and an Arkansas 7A State Marching champion. They have logged countless hours of rehearsal on long summer days to bring you the best performance they can provide. From left to right, our 2020 Bentonville Pride seniors are Nadia Ailman, Blake Anders, Connor Andrews, Caleb Aravet, Jessica Baldwin, David Lynn, Emma Borthick, Jaden Cavness, Trenton Chandler, Micah Clark, Katie Clements, Austin Crana, Clay Davis, Andrew Dizanowski, Jared Forrest, Sophia Frederick, Emily Gianeski, Emily Graham, Jalia Hernandez, Emily Hawley, Sean Horton, Trenton Laughlin, Emily Lorea, Shaylee Luders, Avery Milam, Kirsten Norris, Morgan Nunley, Ethanale Parker, Haley Pease, Kaden Salika, Caitlin Spangler, Lexi Smith Gomes, India Stith, Caleb Tong, Naomi Uno, Daniel Vogel, Annabelle Warren, Emily Wachaliski, Kaylin Wilkins, Iris Yeh, Nina Zaylor. Thank you, seniors, for your dedication, perseverance, sacrifice to the Bentonville Band Program. We appreciate your leadership, and you will be missed.
Ladies and gentlemen, there were the seniors of the Tiger Pride Marching Band. We're going to go take some more commercial break. We'll be right back to talk about the first half. You're listening to Bentonville Tigers.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call, or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
And we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium, where it's halftime with the Bentonville Tigers on top of the Harbor Wildcats by a score of 24-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, excited to bring you all of tonight's action here at Tiger Stadium in the 7A West Conference opener, the home opener for Bentonville High School. Donnie, it seems very strange. Here we are at the end of September, the first home game for the Tigers. But I tell you what, they're putting on a show here for the home fans tonight. Been a good first half for the Tigers.
Yeah, John, defense has played extremely well this first half. I was looking at Harbor's possessions here. Punt, fumble, which was a Zane Ochoa 35-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. Punt, turnover on downs, interception. Defensively, you can't ask for much more than that. Offense started a little slow in the first quarter, but they picked it up. As soon as that fumble recovery, that fumble run back for a touchdown, the offense has now put up 17 unanswered points as well.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, Donnie. I really thought in the first half, Zane Ochoa picking up that fumble and taking it back for a touchdown after Harbor tried the option play. The pitch, the attempt to pitch to the pitch man went a little errant. Zane Ochoa, Johnny on the spot right there, was able to pick it up and go for the score. I really thought that was the spark that the offense needed to kind of get going and get them some momentum. So big play again by Ochoa, but you're right. The defense has played outstanding tonight. And then Andrew Edwards and Chaz Nimrod hooking up again there in that first half and getting that going. And, I've really been impressed with the play of Andrew Edwards. Young man is showing that he can extend plays, keeping his eyes downfield. And I think you're going to see a lot more of that as we come out here in the second half.
Yeah, John, outstanding job. Both both offensive touchdowns were passes from Edwards to Nimrod. And then I was impressed, John. We saw the young sophomore come out, and with 2 seconds left on the clock, nailed a 37-yard field goal, and it was just perfectly kicked right down the middle. The moment didn't seem too big for him, and he's doing a great job of kickoffs tonight as well.
Yeah, 2 touchbacks early on, and then when they switched sides, went more to a sky kick as he was kicking into the wind. But Logan Thomason, really putting on a performance tonight. Well, we've got just a few minutes before kickoff the second half. Let's go ahead and take another commercial break, and when we return, we'll be set for the second half of play here in Bentonville. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It could happen to me.
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 It did happen to me.
A heat stroke can happen to anyone, and it's 100% preventable. Always remember, prehydrate, hydrate, and rehydrate. For more tips on proper hydration, go to kendrickfincher.org.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give